Hey everybody, Xenon here. I should have said good evening. Good evening everybody. Xenon here. It's night time outside, although it's very light out there still because it's only 9. How are we all doing? I love my summer car so much I'm actually going to play it twice in one day. How about that? That's special. Cool. This is my summer car. Continue. So if you didn't watch the stream this morning, or you're watching this after the fact, if you're watching this after the fact, go back and watch the first video because that's where we start. And don't watch this one because this is the second. You know what I mean? Let's go. So yeah, if you're catching up from this if you're watching this live and you didn't watch the first video, we have a mostly assembled engine. Have a look. This is the baby. See, there's the oil filter, the cylinder heads on, the rocker cover thingies on. Although it didn't have a gasket, which I was slightly surprised at. Carbs on. Pretty much assembled. Like there's not much left to go on. Like there's this. The only thing slightly worrying me is this hole here. This looks very much like something's supposed to be bolted to it. Otherwise, oil's going to come out. So I don't know what goes in there. If you're not aware, I have no idea. Like, I've never built a car engine before. I've not looked at any guides. I've not watched anybody do it. I watched Robaz sort of play it, but I don't remember much of it. And he didn't do much of didn't film much of the actual assembly of the thing. So, yeah. So what we did in the first, let's call it an episode, we drove to. Where did we drive? It's Super Sky. It's 5 a.m. there. Why are you still up? Okay, so yeah, we drove our van. Actually, what did we do? Actually, no, we've had 2 iterations. The first playthrough I did was permadeath was turned on and I forgot, so I basically took my van and crashed it, and that was it. The second time, actually, that's been 3. Now I think about it. Took the van, crashed it. That was it. Second time, I took the van into town, but I took it too late in the night. When I got there, it was too early in the morning, and nothing was open, and then I starved to death, standing outside the shop. Actually, I drove into a petrol bowser because I was about to starve to death. So, yeah, in the third iteration, I drove the van into town, got food, got supplies, got everything I needed, drove back, crashed on the way back. Then I got the tractor, drove it all the way out there, towed it all the way back here, unloaded all the supplies, and then built the engine. So that's where if you're not aware, that's where we're at now. You have a dashboard. If you've never seen my summer car before, it was all the rage probably about a month ago, I would say. It got released about a month ago, and it was all people either loved it or hate it. So it's very much a love it or hate it game. Like the graphics aren't great, but they're like serviceable. What really sort of where the real meat of this game comes from is I guess it comes from the building aspect of it, which a lot of people would find tiresome. I love that sort of shit, like the sort of anal, super anal building stuff. Like all of these parts, like not so much this, like that's the carb and it's like one piece, and this manifold's I don't know, looks like a manifold something or other, or exhaust maybe, something to do with exhaust. That's all one piece. I had to put the alternator on. The block is one piece, the head's one piece, the rocker cover's one piece, this thing, whatever it is, flywheel thing is one piece. Like all of this had to be like put on the engine, screwed in with the right sized screws. I'll show you the screw things. Like here's our spanner set. If you don't choose the right spanner, you don't get the option to screw it in. So that took a while. Yeah, and that's pretty much where we're at now. So Metal01 says it's 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Where are you, Metal01? -1. Yeah, and I had to put all the spark plugs in. It took me a while to realise that you actually have to, like everything else. Like I'll show. I'll grab a banner. Just mouse over it. Eventually, I'll find probably there we go. There, perfect. So there's a bolt in there somewhere, and you can tell it's the right spanner for the right bolt because it goes green. But when you do that with the spark plug wrench, it doesn't do it for the spark plugs. You just have to know and go, right, this needs to be pulled out. Needs to be pulled back in. So, oh, you're in Britain, of course. Yeah, cool. Cool. So I'll put this back there. Yeah, and so that took a while to figure out. This after figuring that out, I figured that the oil filter didn't have. You basically have to screw it in by hand. So you basically have to have nothing in your hands and then do the screwing motion, which is the scroll wheel. So that took a while to figure out as well. So I'm doing okay, I think, considering I've had a little bit of help from one of the guys. I played for about 5 hours this morning. And I had a little bit of help from one of the guys was like was a mechanic for Volkswagen, and he sort of helped me out a little bit. He was like, "Yeah, you got to do this before you do that," and that was sort of helpful. But at the same time, I didn't want everyone just to come in and show me what to do, because that was just, there's not much entertainment in that. Also made my own flag. See, this is the Australian WePlay flag. You can see there's the Australian meat pie, Vegemite, Berry Bread, Tim Tams, Lamingtons, and my logo. Yeah. So, that was just some stuff that I was working on after the last stream. I was like, yeah, let's do some customize it a little bit. Cool. So, I think, without knowing, but I think, oh, wait a minute. Water pump, that goes on. Put the water pump on last time, but this has got a little bell housing thing that I'm not sure exactly where it goes. The control system for this is a little bit, like, once you get used to it, it's okay, but it's a little bit cack and not really best. I don't think it's the best way of doing it, but it's the way we've got, so. For example, I'll give you an example. Left click is use. Right click is also use. F is use. Screw is, scroll wheel means screw things in. And it's just like, really? That's what it is. Like, E is not used for use, which is the usual use button. So yeah, just weird shit like that. Like, it's the guy's finished, so can't blame him. Okay, so this goes, I think, on here. Yep, it does. This is what a lot of it's like. It's like, where does this thing go? Like, if I can take this back off. And you're like, I know this is a water pump pulley. So I know it's got something to do with the water pump. I've already put the water pump on. The only reason I figured out where to put the water pump was because the guy from Volkswagen said, yeah, that it's got to go on there. And he didn't tell me exactly where, but he's just like, yeah, you'll figure it out. And I'm like, and eventually figured it out where it was supposed to go. So, cool. Chonk. Let's find the right spanner. Now, with the spanners, you've got no idea which one's the right spanner. You've just got to sort of guess and see. It's saying, nope, not that one. Try a slightly larger one. This is what a lot of being a mechanic would be like, I would guess. I mean, I'm lucky that I've got a little bit of experience with engines, not in terms of like, I've ever rebuilt an engine or anything like that, but I mean, I've replaced things in an old car of mine, which has had an it had a engine not dissimilar to this. So here we go. So let's say they're the right ones. Done. Okay, so that had 4 screws on it, and they're all bolted in. So now, I think, probably completely wrong, but I think should be able to put the belt on. So the belt goes around this thing, and then that's it. Oh, and around that thing, actually. So I actually went and bought a fan belt, because one of the things, one of the tips that someone gave me, I think it was actually my brother, he said, make sure you go and buy a fan belt early. Otherwise, you'll get right to the end and go, oh shit, I don't have a fan belt, because you don't have one to start with. Weird, but you got everything else, but not the fan belt. Okay, this is not coming up with a big tick, so I'm guessing this is not. Oh wait a minute, this is the alternator belt. Hang on. Oh yeah, alternator. Yeah, this is the alternator. Wait. Look at that! Look at that! It's on! Fucking on! Woo! We are cooking with gas now. So this is the main engine thing. So this will be the thing that actually drives these things. That's the alternator, and that's the water pump. So that's really cool. I was wondering why I couldn't get the belt to go on. I couldn't figure it out. I just didn't know why it wasn't working. Turns out I was missing a piece. So I've been expecting a lot more of that to happen, but not so much so far. So these are the parts I've got left, plus those parts over there. So if you're not aware, My Summer Car is basically, you start off with the shell, the car that you start with. There's basically nothing in it. It's got a back window or some back windows, a windscreen, and that's pretty much about it. Like the only thing in here is pedals. There's no dash, there's no seats, there's there's a carpet there. We've got carpet at least. But like pretty much you have to put pretty much everything in, so it's kind of cool. It's actually very dented. It's supposed to be like that. And you can spray it, like you got all these spray things you can spray different colours and stuff. Flashlight here that I wasn't aware we had. Oh, sorry, I forgot to tell you F was also a use key. I better turn that off, otherwise it'll probably go flat. Oh my luck. You get at night time and it's like you literally cannot see anything. Why is that? Yeah, right click to turn it off. F to turn it on. Cool. A lot of this stuff I think requires you to have the car in have the car in the engine. Have the engine in the car, so no Ben to help past his bedtime. Yes, I actually just put him to bed like about 20 minutes ago. So he's not helping. He wasn't really helping before. Okay, I think gearbox is next. So this is our fucking gearbox. Now, there has been some talk. My brother also said to me, he told me a tale of, let me just get some fucking room here, get this fucking air filter out. I can actually put that air filter on now, but I'm not going to do it yet. It's out of the way. Top of the paints. Nothing could go wrong there. I think I can't pick it up because the paint's right there. We go. I got it. Need a bit more space, that's all. I'm going to need this in a minute, so I guess I'll just, like, fuck it. Oh, shit. That'll do. Okay, so, yeah, so my brother Fotis told me a tale of how he did exactly the same as what I did. Like, he bought this game pretty much when it came out, I think. And he did exactly what I'm doing right now. And he got right to the end, put it in the car, put all the fuel in, engine oil, transmission oil, all the stuff that's supposed to go in, all was good until he went to start the car, and it would not start. The reason why is because of this fucking thing. The engine plate. Apparently it's important. I have no idea where it goes, but it's important. And I actually still don't know where it goes. I think it goes somewhere in between the gearbox and the engine, but I don't know where. Because you can put it on without it, but the car won't work. So how does this thing go on? Odd looking thing. All the gearboxes I've seen are like tapered. They go from like this down to like, it's kind of like a V shape sort of. And this is not like that. Weird looking thing. I'm guessing that there. Hang on, what I'm gonna do is just plonk it on. Because one of the weird things I found, one of the things I found is if you stand close to it and pick it up, it's closer. Which is kind of makes sense, but at the same time doesn't make sense. So, game, so many hours put into it. Yeah, there's a bunch of people like sort of giving me help, and I appreciate the help, but at the same time I'm like I kind of want to like I don't want everybody to just give me the answer. I want to sort of figure it out on my own. For the most part, I mean, like if I get really stuck and I'm really fucked and I'm not having fun anymore, then I'm like, yeah, I kind of want some help. But for the most part, I'm just like fucking around trying to figure it out. I don't even know how. Like all the other stuff, I've kind of recognised. And I went right. I know that this fits here or about here on the. Oh shit. Oh no, that's alright. I just saw this bolt here. Hang on, I'll zoom in. I just saw this bolt here, and I saw that it was loose. I'm like, oh shit, I better do that up. And then I realised it's actually a tensioning bolt for the alternator. So this thing actually goes backwards and forwards. In fact, I can probably show you. Or can I? Or maybe I could be in tool mode. Hang on. I may actually have to have the right tool. It actually goes backwards and forwards to tension this this thing, the fan belt. So I was looking at it going, oh, I haven't done that up, and then I realised I hadn't done that one up for a reason. The engine plate goes on behind the flywheel. So you've just told me the answer. I don't just want to be given the answer. I want to work it out for myself and make many humorous mistakes along the way, and everyone will laugh. People will love me, and I'll make heaps of money. No. Okay. So I think this must go under the engine, so it's probably going to sit on the engine kind of like that. I mean, over more, but I think that's how it's going to sit. I think. But I think I might need to put the... Or someone said I needed to put the engine plate on before I put the... Where is it? The oil pan on. But I'm looking at that and I'm like, I don't think that's correct. I'm someone who knows engines, and I'm 14 and I installed the exhaust on my dad's car on my own. Well done. What's your Twitch name? I don't actually use Twitch really at all. I think I'm Xenon 3D on there, but if you go there, I think there's almost literally nothing on there. I think I've streamed to it once or twice, but I pretty much stream on YouTube. Yeah, okay. So, I bet one of these bits here sit up on, onto here, and that's what this thing. I reckon that's what it's for. Okay. That's good to know. Can I attach the engine to this thing now? That might make it a little bit easier to work on. 11:04 PM where I am. Yeah, it's about 9 PM here, so we're not that far apart in engine terms. How does it... This must have mounting points somewhere. I'm good, thanks, Caleb. I played this for a couple of hours today, and it was good fun. I'm not sure where these bolts go, or how this works. Go. Roll wheel it? No. This is weird. Like this one, I have to right click a lot to make it go up and down. Is it like a quick release on this thing? Doesn't look like it. Okay, looks like we're doing it manually. I haven't seen you for ages, Caleb. I guess it's probably because I stream at very different times. I mean, I was happy to work on it on the table, but maybe it's easier like this. Down. Our baby back up. Hang on, these bolts are going to go some... Oh, shit. Both bolts are... I'm sitting it on the crankshaft, which is probably not good for the crankshaft. There we go. These bolts. Holes. So they must be front and back. Where I am, I'm going to watch some of your... It went down. Oh, no. Don't you guys have, like, super duper fast fibre internet there? Is that all a lie? Guess Australia's jealous. Because it's working. Oh. I just undid or did something. Done it again. I think it's the oil thing on the other side. Double check that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. That's alright. I can fix that. I can stick it upside down. Stick it on the rocker cover. It'll be fine. Bush mechanic. Okay, so if I go... Damn it. That's what I did. Happen. That's alright. We can stick it back on. We can stick it back on. We have the technology. Unfuck the situation. There we go. Yeah. Where's Callum? Well, this is not the time I normally stream, so he's probably in bed or at work or doing whatever it is he does. Shit. Shit, big gearbox. I have no idea how this attaches to that thing. Like, I don't know where it screws in or anything. Like, it's got these bolts here at the thing, and I don't know where they're supposed to screw into. Like, are you just supposed to attach it somehow? We do, but I live in the country, so I don't have that. Yeah, I'm kind of in the same situation. We're supposed to be getting fast internet at the end of the year. In about, well, 1 month and 27 days, supposedly. I'll fucking believe it when I see it. I think this is it here. I think this whole... I think this thing here, maybe, is where you're supposed to attach it. Because there's another one sort of opposite side, about here. It's blue. There. I think that's what it's for. Maybe. Caleb has just subscribed. Hey, Caleb. I can actually fit it through the bolt hole. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to get it up onto the thing. Maybe I'm supposed to move it over. That would make more sense. Move it over and then attach it. Alright, well, fuck. I think I'll just work on it on the bench for the time being. There's no reason to actually put it on that thing. Okay, so let's put it around the right way. Okay. Oh, by the way, I fixed that thing. How long roughly is the stream going to be? I'm probably going to go at least another 2 hours, maybe 3. How long have we been going for? About 25 minutes. So yeah, probably another 2 or 3 hours. I'd guess. I would say, roughly, more or less. I kind of want to, like, I think I'll just keep going until I get stuck on something or until I get bored. So, oh shit! I keep right clicking and fucking throwing the engine away. Oh, there we go. That's good. Okay. Now I need to scan. Okay, so let's try and fit this on. Actually, no, I was going to do the oil pan thing, wasn't I? I'm pretty sure I have to do something before I do the oil pan, but I'm going to do it anyway and see what happens. Ka-chunk. In fact, I might even actually just... Oh, happens to be the right one. Good. Put it in with one screw, so I don't have to fucking unbolt all the screws again when I find out that I've actually put it the wrong way around. Okay. So let's get this one. No, crap. Here we go. Okay. So I think... Ooh. Yep. Guessed it. Fucking nailed it. Okay, so I think... Stuff got to go in between the flywheel and the rest of it. In fact, I've seen wheeler dealers. I'm pretty sure something else has got to go on before that. Flywheel, isn't it? Can't tell. It's not coming up as a fucking object anymore. Crankshaft, block. No, none of those things. I'm pretty sure it's the flywheel. Apparently it goes on behind the flywheel. Made a mistake already. How it could fit in there. Okay, let's take it off and see what happens. Oh, that's right. Better, my internet box is quite far away. Oh, shit. What I wanted. That's the one I want. Okay, so if I go like this. Ka-chong! Flywheel. Okay. Someone was saying that the engine plate's got to go in between the engine and the flywheel. Or you put it on before you put on the flywheel. Oh yeah, yep. There it goes. Yeah. Turns out, absolutely right. So that was a lucky mistake. But you know, lucky that someone told me that, because I would have definitely gone through and got all the way through and then gone, oh yeah, that's not the right one. Oh, hang on, let's put some music on. Sweet, sweet.
Tien varrella.
Yeah. Fucking love this song. What are we up to? Kind of music I'll listen to. Grab this. Mosquitoes annoy me constantly. Really thirsty too. Oh, I think it's it. I've used up all the mosquito spray. Never mind. Ooh, wait a minute. Oh, I dropped it. Okay. Right, now I think this is going to go on. Shit. I'm always dropping stuff. Try not to over tighten the screws. I think that's good advice for all occasions. Okay. Pissed, but that's okay. What is that? Oh, there it is. There. Oh, these are the Okay, so I can put that back in. Good. Oh, fucking ads.
Kaikki kotitalouden ruoka- ja päivittäistavaratarpeet teille tarjoaa Keimon kauppa. Aliviskantien varrella.
There it is.
Tervetuloa kokemaan läheltä ja kaukaa sekä rovasti että turisti.
Okay. Now this thing actually needs to be bolt on. I'll put one screw on this thing. Do you know I haven't? Look at how this actually bolts on. I need to do that screw in as well, but that's a different size bolt. Must bolt on the front, which would make sense. Oh, here we go. I'm saying I'm so sad my computer chip is fried and my new one hasn't arrived, so I'm no more PC game for a while. Yeah. Sucks. Kind of lucky that I can just go and buy pretty much whatever I need. Wholesaler down here because I'm at IT, so I get like wholesale price for pretty much everything. Bolts actually come off. I don't know, I can't see any more bolts. It was a very difficult object to attach. Like it's got this, like it seems to attach mostly on the front, like on this frontal thing here. But past that, like there's a screw here that needs. Ben, kind of sounds like a finished Nirvana. Okay, well let's get some. Right. Right. Come on. Yep. Yep. Yes. Look, I'm doing a good job. No fuck ups here. Not at home to Mr. Cock Up. Doesn't. Like the big one. Okay. Oh, I just missed. I found what I missed. Okay, I saw that. What I might do before I put it in the car is I'll basically turn the engine over a couple of times. Like, not turn it over as in, like, I'll actually flip it over a couple of times just to make sure I've screwed everything in. One, 2, 3, 4. Good.
Tervetuloa jälleen seuraamaan Kansanrunot radio-ohjelmaa. Isäntänänne Risto.
Oh, you know what I forgot to do?
Ohjelmaan voitte
Where did they go on
kaikki
here? Hang on.
kansalaiset lähettää omat runonne.
So I'm guessing
Minä
this
luen ne
attaches to
kaikille
the
kuulijoille yön
shaft or
armon
something.
hiljaisuudessa. Ja kuten aina, kiehtovaksi ohjelman tekee se, että itsekin luen ne ensimmäistä kertaa.
Something going there? Would something go in there? Actually, I'm trying to figure out where the power comes out.
Ensimmäinen runo.
This thing here?
Runon on lähettänyt Matti.
Oh, this will mount in sideways.
Runon nimi
Mount in sideways.
Kansanvastike.
Power will come out of these two
Yhtiöt
things. This
niittävät
is like a
sen,
diff.
minkä kylvävät. Kansa toivoo paljon enemmän.
Russian. Oh, there you go.
Onko elämälläni vastike? Onko elämälläni tarkoitus? Tililtä tilille. Rahaa.
Oh, that probably doesn't actually need to go on the engine. Or maybe it does.
Tililtä toiselle. Syön rahani päivittäin.
That's the bit that goes on there. Oh,
Ja seuraavan
I was wondering where that went.
lähettänyt
I was wondering where that went.
Niuvasta. Runon nimi Hellä kosketus.
The fuel pump
Kun te
went.
minua katsotte,
I might just flip the engine over and
kosketatteko
grab the
minua
block. That's right.
niin kuin minä kosketan sinua?
Difficult to grab the block from this side. Here we go.
Kosketatteko minua niin kuin minä teitä kosketan? Loppuuko tämä? Ei
Okay.
lopu.
Now where did that?
Kuinka voisin palvella paremmin? Ihmiskunnan toivo.
Look, I'm zooming. I could actually zoom in. I actually have a zoom.
Antakaa minun olla.
Goes in there into the
Antakaa
carb.
minun
Yep.
olla. Kaipaan
Good in there. I think it's all good.
pientä lämmintä. Kaipaan syliini
Thanks, Gav.
vasta pientä
Catch you later.
lämmintä.
Thanks for coming and watching.
En niitä tynnyriin laita.
Um,
Sylissäni pidän vain. Ja seuraava runo tulee Reimalta Lappeen pohjasta.
how's my? I need to go pee and eat, and
Lotto.
I need to do in order not to die. Right.
Miljoonan mä saisin.
Some guy ordered fireworks on the first night. I still haven't delivered them.
Naimisiin mä
Bastard. Right, let's have some food. I think pizza's good.
Nainen minulle kelpaa.
Yeah, well,
Kuka tahansa nainen.
that.
En
Ready?
valikoisi
Dunk already.
minulle parasta.
Lovely.
Anna minulle
Lovely, lovely tap water.
Anna minulle lotto.
Then we'll go for a pee.
Elämäni
Here we go.
olisi
Pee.
miljoona arvoon.
My fatigue's starting to get up there. I might check the time in a minute and see what time of the day it is. If it's getting on to sort of late,
Kuuletko minun?
I'll go and have a sleep, and we'll save this for later. Come on, keep going.
Seuraava runo tulee henkilöltä nimeltään Arvi.
Peeing everywhere.
Kotipaikka Pohjanpolska. Runon nimenä on Sulle mulle kaikille muille.
Pulls it on.
Istunko keväällä syksyllä palvoen rintaasi itkien?
How's the heat in here?
Sylissä mä
Good.
kauniin säkeistön.
I could have a. Let's have a bit of a sauna.
Runon säkeen
We're in Sweden after all. Alright, I don't think there's enough water in here. No, there isn't.
mä
Okay.
kylvän
Let's-
perunan. Perunasta keiton teen. Keitosta rakkauden sävel. On se minun säkeistöni. Makkarasoppa.
There we go.
La carte. Ja seuraava
gonna stay because you know streams have some fun chats most of the time. Yeah. Yeah, well, there's hardly anybody watching at the moment because I'm not streaming at my usual time, but you know, people come and go. Okay. Close the door, otherwise all the heat escapes. Escapes. Yep. And whoosh. Oh, lovely. Is that it? On that, come on. Yeah. Feel the dirt wasting away. Like my life. Alright, we're all clean. Quite tired though. I won't build an engine. This is like the third in-game day I think I've actually spelled just building the engine. Okay. We're doing well, I think. We've got the engine, got the gearbox on. Haven't made any major mistakes so far. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to look at the clock to see what time it was. Yeah, okay. Well, I think we're doing okay. Like, I've got to put, dang, I've got to put this on, which is out in the middle of nowhere, but that's okay. I can't actually, hang on. Turn it around. Turn around. There we go. Sand's got to go pretty much up here. Just all of that. Yeah. There it is. Again, dirtiness. Oh, there you go. I don't think there's anything I actually need to do here. I need to attach them or anything. I just sort of put them on. Good. Really good. In fact, I'm going to take this off. This doesn't need to be attached. I think you actually pretty much attach it to the engine, not to the car, not to the engine. Got drive gear. Still haven't put the starter motor in. I'm not exactly sure where it goes. Oh, that's right. It goes in the gearbox. Someone said. I reckon it goes right there. Oh. Yep. Nailed it. Nailed it. Maybe we got the right screw. Oh, no, right spanner handy. So I should be able. There's going to be more than one screw. I can just about guarantee it. Let's flip this. Like that. There we go. Drop. Oh no. Oh good. Doing well. No catastrophes so far. Couple of things I've had to... God damn it. Put it back on. Screw it back in. I have to double check that every time I fucking move anything around. Okay. We're doing good. We're doing really well. Guessing that's probably... But maybe? Yes. I actually don't know. Just like on the video. Well done. Let's put the top thing on, the air filter. I think it's just a plonk on job. There's not even much to. I don't think you have to screw it on even. There's some bolts there. Right shifter? No. Yes, there we go. Hey Vince, how you doing? Building, we're expanding on the engine. Don't even look like real screws. Okay. Pretty sure I don't need to do anything with that bivalve thing on top. It sits there. I'd like to put a new filter in and clean out the filter and do stuff like that, but happening. Cool. Crap. Okay. Up there, I'm not quite sure. Raise, what's this thing? Oh, that's the linkage for the gearbox, I'm guessing. So I changed gears. Now, I've got a clutch disc, a clutch pressure plate, and a clutch cover plate to put somewhere. I don't really have a clutch thing anywhere. Brake linings, cylinder, there's not much else in here, like engine-wise. Oh, fuel strainer, that probably goes on there somewhere. I didn't realise you had a separate fuel. I guess fuel strainer is essentially what we call fuel filter. So that makes sense. Okay, so that's going to go on the carb, I'm guessing, or connect to the carbs in some way. I've put the engine in upside down. You full. Get up. Flip it over. There we go. Bonk. Right, so this thing's going to go. That fucking thing. Oh. Not sure where this attaches, so I'm eyeballing it. Righto, Caleb. We'll be here. Figuring out the intricacies of the Datsun 100A engine. Whatever this is. Maybe it goes. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe it doesn't. I mean, that doesn't make any sense for its word that where the fuel would go. Oh, here. Fine. Hang on. Production now. Actual intelligence. I think I need to take this thing back off. Supposed to go. Okay, yeah, I've got to take this thing back off. We're going to do a stream of Milky again. The one I watched was under. Oh, the drawing. Yeah. Yeah, we actually had a talk about that last night. About the WePlay podcast and what we're going to do in the future and stuff. I've got to make an announcement about it the next day or so. Just announcing that we'll be announcing something soon. But that'll happen in the next. I'll put it out on Twitter, and I might even make a video about it. So. But yeah, there won't be a podcast this next Monday, and realistically not the one after that either. It'll be like one after that, or 16th or the 23rd. It'll be, I think. It's still a little bit up in the air, and there's a lot of work got to be done between now and then. But that's essentially what we're aiming for. Right, so this thing's got to sit on the engine somewhere, and it's got to sit. Oh, actually, I bet you this goes on the fuel tank. I bet you this connects to the fuel tank. I reckon this doesn't actually go on the engine at all. Stream where we drew things. Yeah, pretty much. Yep, I reckon that goes on the where the fuel tank is. Electrics. Power as well. Got this thing here, I'm not exactly sure what it is. Drive gear. There it goes. Yeah. Oh, hang on, I saw a tick. Perfect. Guessed it. Guessed it. Look at that. Yeah, look at that. I even got the right screw. All coming up. Xenon. Yeah, so the stream where we drew things was like 6 months probably, I think now. I can't remember why we did it. We just wanted to do something different, I think. It's like, yeah, let's do a we draw. Drawful. I think it was drawful. Or it was. It was good fun though. These still look good. Yep.
poro.
Cool.
Matkaa
So this is
kautta
where
toiselle puolelle
I guess
maailmaa.
the
Mä siellä
box,
elämää näen.
this thing will probably attach to.
Elämää mä koen. Kuinka
Yeah,
sinua
the gear linkage.
tarvitsen.
That's what I was thinking of.
Kuinka minua tarvitsen.
Okay.
Kuinka meitä tarvitsen.
Still a little bit worried that
Ole
I'm
minulle
supposed to put
poro.
this
Ole minulle
clutch pressure
se,
plate
joka
and the clutch
kaukana
disc
loikkaa.
and the clutch
Ole
cover
minulle joulu.
in there.
Seuraavan
I
runon
don't actually know where it's
lähettänyt.
supposed to go. Maybe I'm hoping it goes down here somewhere, but I suspect I may have flamingoed up.
Runon nimi. Konvehti.
Vince, you can. In fact, you can essentially just pick it up and take it wherever you like. You could pick it up, take it over, plonk it where the engine is. Unfortunately, it doesn't float, so you can't mount it. Like, because you can't hold it and screw something in at once at the same time. Someone was saying earlier, so I believe that's the reason why you have a hoist. Fuck, what have I done? There we go.
Jonkaan sisältö. Tuleeko sieltä makea vai tuleeko sieltä karva?
So
En voi ymmärtää.
I think
Kuka näitä voisi
up a little bit. I
vastustaa?
think I'm gonna have to take some of this stuff
Saako
back
mitä
off.
parahin?
Clutch stuff
Ole
in
minulle
there.
konvehti. Seuraavan runon meille on lähettänyt Juhani
Just looking at the
Paasjärveltä.
how it works. I don't have to take stuff off if I don't need to.
Runon nimi.
I mean, that's obviously the front. This is the front of the engine. This will be the back where all the power comes out.
Elämältä toivon
Now,
paljon.
power
Kaupasta maitoni haen.
come
Ylvääksi
from
tunnen
this. Actually, no, it's mounted sideways.
tiskillä. Kun meillä
No,
ei
sideways.
ole annettavaa.
It must be mounted sideways
kenellekään muulle
because
kuin
the axle
itsellemme.
things will come up
Annammeko
into
arvon
here.
sille, joka
Yeah, it's actually
meille
going to go
maidon
sideways.
juottaa? Annammeko arvon sille, joka meille maidon juottaa? Annammeko arvon kenellekään,
Didn't be listening to some sort of fucking talk
joka
radio
sitä
station.
oikeasti tarvitsee? Anna meille armo,
Toimme radiota.
minulle armo.
Löytäsi ympäri vuoden.
There'd be two
sitten
radio
taas
stations.
yön viimeiseen
That. I think this is the same like 20 seconds of audio looped over and over.
Toimme radiota.
kenen kädestä leipääs,
Ympäri vuorokauden,
kun kaikilla
viikon.
yöt. Jo puhut teeksi tähän. Uudelleen.
Is this what
ja
it's like in Finland? There's
uudelleen.
only two fucking radio stations at certain times of the day? Jesus. Okay, what are we going to do? I'm more I think about it, the more I think, yes, there's supposed to be a clutch on the clutch connects to the flywheel. More I think about it, I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's correct. Okay, let's take it off. Wouldn't be fun unless we had some mistakes along the way. There we go. Here, knowing that I have to put it straight back on in a second. Take this entire thing off, which is actually not that big a job. No, I think I've got the right. No, I don't. What? Oh, do I take that? I've got to take the. Oh, crap! I forgot about that. I've got to take the gearbox off. Bugger. Okay, so it's a little bit bigger job than I thought. That's okay. That's okay. Let's not focus on blame. That's why it's so good in school. No distractions. Yeah, that must be it. Are they good in school? Really hear about it in Australia. Okay, so this bolt I'm pretty sure has to come off. One of these bolts. God damn it. Oh, it's the top of the engine come through the punch through the floor. Okay. So one of these, I'm pretty sure has to be undone. It'd be nice if I could rotate it on multiple axes. At the moment, I've got to just actually turn it around. But that's okay. Right. Damn it, it's too low. I need a halfway point. Struggling to remember how I attach this thing. Oh, here it is. Wrong one. Vaguely close. What are you doing, Xenon? Here we go. No, not yet. Another bolt in here somewhere. I'm certain of it. Certain of it. Oh shit. Well, now I'm fucked. Okay. That's one of the bolts. It's been another, there's another bolt I'm missing here somewhere. I actually find it hard to actually see the bolts. It's like space in between there, in between the block and the. It's supposed to. I'm sure there's supposed to be a bloody. I remember saying at the time, I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be a gasket in between there, and I can actually see through it, so that's not good. I don't know if that's just a bad modelling thing, or whether I'm actually supposed to have a gasket in there, because there's no gaskets here for it. Like there's no head gasket, and I put that on. There was a rocket cover. No, there wasn't a rocket cover gasket either. Okay, let's worry about that later. Right, so I've undone that. I've undone that. Very high in maths, one of the best countries in the world, along with China and Japan. Oh, yeah. Box has got to come off. Bolt over here somewhere that I remember. Don't remember. Remember? Bugger, bugger, bugger. On the front, maybe I just pick up the gearbox, pick up the block. I'm looking intently. What are we ready to Google stuff? What are we doing? I'm just trying to figure out how to get. It's a stupid thing. I know there's a bolt here staring me in the face. I can't see it though. Like here's the gearbox, and this bit here, obviously. And there's a bolt on this side that bolts this side of the gearbox to the engine. Actually, no, there wasn't, because there was nowhere to bolt it onto the sump. So, knowing that. Oh, God damn it. You know when you drop your engine in real life, you can just pick it back up and plonk it back on the desk again? You can't do that in real life. Okay. Here's somewhere staring me in the face. I can't see it, but I can feel it. I feel like it's that thing there, but I can't see it on the other side. Maybe it's the. Oh, I think it's the whole thing actually. I think I've just got to take the rest of the bolts off. I think it's all. Actually, now I think about it. Hang on. Smaller ones. Okay. I think I've actually got it. Block. I think I might actually take that bloody bull thing off. Okay, let's grab this. Move it over here. Damn it. What the fuck? The camshaft fell out. How the hell did that happen? It's in the middle of the engine. How did that happen? Oh crap. It's one of the first. In fact, that is exactly the first thing we did. It's exactly the first thing we did. I don't know how that fell out. That's an issue. Right. Okay. The engine's facing the wrong way. When's it on? Oh fuck! I'll take this fucking thing off. There with the bloody paint. Okay. Right, where are these bolts? Oh, those are the ones I undid. Right, I need it to be the other way around. The edge is starting to get unwieldy now. Can I just sit it up? Will you sit upright? Good. Okay. Right, back to where we were. Okay. Gearbox is off. Go away, gearbox. Okay, so let's go back to engine block. So what was I can't remember why I was taking this off now. Oh, that's right. These parts. So let's see if we can fix this timing chain / camshaft issue. Someone was saying you can actually glitch, like you don't actually have to disassemble a lot of stuff. Like you can actually glitch through and reassemble stuff without back in, without disassembling everything first. So I might try that. Angle it in there somewhere. What? Damn it, this is one of the first things that went on the fucking car. How I managed to... I don't know how I managed to get out. Guessing I've undone a screw somewhere. So if you're just joining, the camshaft fell out while the engine was assembled. Not sure how that happened. Yeah, I don't know how it managed to get out. I don't know how it escaped. Like it managed to get through the sump and the block and like half a dozen other things. Like this is that was literally the camshaft was literally the first thing I did after I picked up the block. Picked up the block off the shelf, put it in, and then went over and got the camshaft. And this is it. And we bolted everything around that. So that's a bit disconcerting. And I'm struggling to remember, because it was so long ago, where it went. Oh dear. That clutch disc. I've got a sneaky suspicion I'm going to have to take this entire engine apart. This is the catastrophe that I've been waiting for and haven't really had, and I still don't think it's my fault. Well, it was pretty big, and this clutch is pretty small, comparatively. Oh, actually, it's not that small. I think this is supposed to bolt on here somewhere. I think. No. I don't know where the clutch is on this thing. Like I've got the gearbox, but I don't know where the clutch is. No. Like a clutch housing down here and a clutch. Like go on that. I've got a whole thing. I'm almost certain it goes on the flywheel. Yes, it does. Okay, so the clutch plate is actually going to go on there, so it's not the end of the. Not this catastrophe anyway. Come on. Ah. Here we go. Got it. clutch plate has got to go there. Oh. Oh, actually goes in the middle in between those two. Oh dear. Okay. I knew that something was wrong. I just didn't know exactly where it was, and I didn't realize until after I'd put it on. It was quite far into the process. So, come on, get on there, get on there. There it is. That's what we were missing. Is there anything else got to go in there before we put everything back? I'd hate to do it all up and have to undo it all again. Fine. Clutch master cylinder, that probably has to go somewhere. I have no idea where this thing goes. Actuator for that thing. A reservoir on top. Must be some clutch hydraulic hosing somewhere. Clutch lining, there it is. Clutch lining will go to wherever the pedal is to the cylinder, and then the master cylinder will push on the clutch plate, which will push them apart, and then declutch. Tighten the bolts on the clutch first. Better now than doing 200 kilometers an hour on a dirt road. Well, that'll be part of the fun. Tighten the bolts on the clutch first. Do they have bolts? Oh, I did not see those. See those at all. Where do they screw into? There appear to be any holes. Go. I happen to have the right one. Nope. Nope. Smaller one. Getting into the big spanners now. I don't think it's one of these. No. Okay, so it's mill bolts. Handy to know. Not quite that useful though. Bunch in the center of the plate also. Well, there is, but they're on the flywheel. Already done those up. Wonder if I have to undo them and then I wonder, because there's bolts in here. Can't see. Actually, I can probably just see them now. But they don't go through this plate thing. I'm thinking there is a thing. Clutch actually connects to. Oh dear. Okay, let's put that there. I think I might have assembled my engine after the previous stream. Jeez, I finished at like 1 o'clock. It's only 8 hours ago. I spent 5 hours getting this far. Okay, so I think we have a catastrophic problem in that this camshaft has come out of the engine, and it's quite important. It's supposed to be inside the engine. So that's not good. So don't think this is going to go back in the engine without disassembling everything first. Goat, which is a bit of a bummer. Timing chain on the camshaft. Here we go. I was hoping I'm able to glitch it back in and like back where it's supposed to go, but it's not playing ball. Like, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to go about here on the inside, like inside this big white thing here. That's where it sit. I get to work at this rate, yeah. I got a feeling all this stuff's gonna have to come off. I have a sneaky suspicion we're a little bit fucked. Let the gear off the camshaft. I bet the camshaft will slide right in there. Yeah, but then I've got to, well, I can, but then I've got to put the gear back on. This one. Yes, it is. Can't even get it off. It won't come off. Effort? No. For effort. Nope. No, it doesn't even come off. Come off at all. Like, right click is generally the take off button. And it's not working. I think it's because the drive pulley's still on there, and the reason the chain's still on there, and the reason the chain's still on there because it thinks it's still connected to whatever the fuck it's. It might not be the worst thing in the world. I think I've just got to take this cover off. I can't remember which end it went at. I'm pretty sure it wasn't at that end. I'm pretty sure it's at this end. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I've just got to take off this. So I've got to take off the fan belt. Oh look, it comes the cover back on. Sweet. Okay, so fan belt. I've got to undo this, which I'm pretty sure. Pump cover. Yeah. Pop that off. It's the water pump cover. And the water pump. Yeah. So now I've got to take the actual water pump off. Oh, good. The camshaft is the 8th thing you attach. Yeah, it wasn't the 8th thing I attached. Not me. I go my own way. I don't listen to fucking Wikipedia. Fuck that shit. Wikipedia, where would we be? Probably have a working engine by now, to be honest. Alright, so that's off. Take this thing off, which I'm going to need a much larger spanner for. That big. Okay, so I think I might be able to get away with just taking this cover off. Might be okay. That even. Oh, it was. Okay. Yeah, I think that was literally the first thing I did. If you watch, well, you can't watch the stream now, but in the first stream, it was literally like I pulled the block off the shelf, pulled the camshaft out, and went, well, this is as good a place to start as any, and then plonked it in. I'm guessing in some cases it actually doesn't matter what order you do it in, but three. Oh wait, there's one. There's one. Chong. Aha. Found the culprit. Yeah. Oh, I've got the screwdriver. I call everything a screwdriver. It's like it's a tool, it's a screwdriver. Okay, this is where it's supposed to go. But I think it's supposed to... There's the crankshaft. The camshaft is actually up in there somewhere. Damn. I think we're going to have to take the head off. If I do that, that's a lot more work. Not stupid amounts more work, but it's a lot more work. So this... Maybe it just goes in there. Does it go in there? Go in there. Where it's supposed to go? That's it. No, that can't be right. Not where it goes. I think because I've got the pulley and the thing on it, I don't think it's... Yeah, I think I've got to figure out how to take this thing off. I've got to take this stuff. Yeah, yeah. There we go. Got the timing chain off. Oh, gears off. I feel like I'm stabbing it with a sword. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying it with just the camshaft. I'm pretty sure I should be able to get it to work. I'm pretty sure it goes in that hole. I don't remember. Right at the start of the stream, and I'm struggling to remember where shit went. I don't think it is that hole. Damn it. It does look like the right size for that gear, though. And the gear, there is supposed to be something there. That turns the water pump. No, it doesn't. A hole on the left side of the engine. Yeah, that's what I thought. Drop. Yeah, I vaguely remember. Like, I know what the camshaft does. I just don't really remember where it went on this engine. It is a bit dicky. You are supposed to put it on from like the top of the engine, not the fucking... I don't think it's... Maybe it's the wrong way around. Maybe that's the issue. No, going in. I don't know how this managed to get out. That's the bit that's really perplexing. I don't know how this got out. Damn it! There's no linearity with the bloody... Oh, my fatigue just about had it. Right, I'm gonna have to go and have a sleep, I think. Thirsty and hungry. Been a hard day. Not been a particularly successful day. Have a quick beer. Some wheat. I think I'll just eat the sausages. Just... Right. Gone. Okay, that's good. Turn that off. We'll come back and attack this tomorrow. Whoop. Yeah, I don't know how the camshaft managed to get out. Open and closes valves. Yeah. Yeah, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to take the head off. If I can take the head off, then I'm 90% of the way there. Like, because I'm just remembering the block. I remember pulling the block out and then seeing down at the top, and I went, oh, that's where the camshaft goes. I know where that goes. And then I put the crankshaft and the camshaft in there at the same time. So it's more of a case of like I'm 95% sure that that hole is where the camshaft goes, but I don't know if the game will let me put it in there like that. Like it won't. I've got a sneaky suspicion you actually have to put the camshaft in before you put the pistons in, and the pistons are all sitting there, being in the way. So it's Sunday now. What time is it? Oh, it's about 8 a.m. That's well-timed sleep. Love me. So I'll pick this up before I lose it and go, where the fuck is my timing chain? Like half an hour from now when we've completely disassembled and reassembled the engine. Okay. Let's have one more stab at getting this camshaft in here. Maybe we get Sunday luck. Not looking good. I know it's supposed to thread through there because that's how it works, but yeah, I mean this is the first glitch that I've come across. I've had something like jump out of the engine before, but that was just was right at the start, and it wasn't a big issue for me. Nothing. Over the engine a little bit. Maybe a different angle might help. Now I've got a feeling its head is about to come off this engine. About to behead it. The telltale sign of a tick. If I can get a tick, I'll be the happiest man in my summer car. I suppose I didn't start till like 9, so bloody things keep popping up. About to be like 20 of them. No. I think the head's going to have to come off. And in order to do that, I'm going to have to do this in a very specific order. Okay, so what I'm going to do is actually line these out so that when I put this back together, I can actually just go, we put this in, and then we put this in, then we put this in, then we put this in, and just go along the line and just don't have to worry about getting it shit in the right order. So what about if I start like up here? I'm pretty sure this is the last thing I did, so that can go there. What was next? I'm pretty sure we had the gearbox. Clutch plate. Oh, the clutch plate goes on the other side, and it's already on. Cool. Okay, well, I can leave that on there then. That's fine. I remember the order which I did stuff. Clutch master cylinder. I actually don't know where that goes, so that's going to be one of the last things I do. So that. Sure, the plate was the next thing I did. Overhead cam. Oh, no, it's not. There, cam is underneath the head. Issues that we're having. Did I take that off next? I can't remember the order. Like, this is the basic order. I can't remember, like, obviously the come off back on at some point, so I'll chuck it here. Back on the wall. Look at it. Look how wonderful it is. Very Australian. Most Australian meat pie you'll ever see. We're out of space if I don't start bunching this shit up. I don't know where that goes in the grand scheme of things. This is going to go into. That's a rough order. I don't think it's correct, but it's rough. Rough. Come on. Get up. Can't I move this fucking thing? There we go. Okay. Want to check and see if there's nothing underneath it. Okay, so now we're at this stage. Right. In this case, I might have to disagree. Well, fair enough. Okay, so let's get... I mean, the one good thing about doing this as opposed to doing an actual engine is that you don't lose all the bolts, which is the issue that I have whenever I'm fucking bolts and bits and pieces. Here's on the other side. That's okay. We'll just fucking pick it up and move it. Bonk. Oh, it's not. Yes, it is. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Well, the one thing holding the fucking alternator on. Oh, up there. This can't be a different bolt, surely. Well, it's the same bolt. Fucking thing's so far away from me. Come back. Come here. Yeah, it's where we want it. Different bolt. What the hell? Who made this car? Who designed this engine, really? No, let's use different size bolts for the same fucking thing. Size bolt for everything. There it is. God, it's a tiny bolt compared to the other one. There it is. Okay, so this will be next. Up. Up. There it is. God. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. So I'm pretty sure they had to they had to come off because it was attached up here. So what do we do next? I guess carburetor off without taking everything else off. No, I can't really, can I? Okay, let's turn this around. Oh, good. Right bolt. Off. Good. What's next? I know some plugs are gonna the some plugs, the spark plugs are gonna have to come out at some point. Yeah, they don't. I could probably leave them in the head. I don't think the game might stop me from leaving them in there, but now can I get? I don't think this actually attaches to anything. I wonder if I can take the head, the entire head off, without detaching anything else. Obviously, I'm gonna have to take the rocker cover off, but take just the whole thing off. I think it might not let me, but I think I can. Two, three. If you're just joining the stream and wondering why I'm disassembling the engine, we had an incident. Things happened. Bad things happened. There was a glitch. I'm not sure if I accidentally undid something while I was putting something on or something, but the camshaft, which is literally the first thing I put into the engine, glitched outside the engine with the pulley and the whatever that is on it. I can't remember. Camshaft gear still attached. So that was a bit devastating because oh shit. I'm not even sure if it's something I did. It might be something I did, but I don't know. That's the problem. Okay. Now later. Oh, now they work. Okay. How bad do you want this game to have an undo function right now? I think I'm pretty sure the guy would not put it in, even if people ask for it. They'd be like, no. Fuck something up in real life, there's no undo function. You've got to you have to manually undo all the stuff that you did, and there's a reason for that. I mean, if I had to do the undo, I'd be like, go back to the start pretty much. However, having said that, I feel slightly wronged that this thing glitched out of the engine. That's not something that would happen in real life. So, yeah. Now, all things being equal, this should pop right off as one big thing. Oh, look at that. See, that was a significant amount of work that I just saved right there. Extremely lucky. That regard. Okay, so I now should be able to pull the pistons out. Gasket. Fucking pistons. How do we get to the pistons? Just coming up block underneath, and I'm like, no, I need to pull the pistons out. Yeah, I remember putting them in. They're not coming out as a selection on the thing. Try putting the camshaft in now. I don't think I'm going to have much more success than I had previously. Shaft all pan off first. Oh. Oh, that's right. They've got those. Oh, no, that was for the crankshaft. Are they bolted around the crankshaft? I don't think they're bolted onto anything. All right, we'll give it. Fuck it. Like, pan's coming off then, I guess. Basically, completely disassembling my engine. If you just joined us, you're in for a treat. You're about to find out how an engine gets assembled. Hey JC, how you doing? I'm disassembling an engine. I don't have to undo the sump plug, surely. It doesn't actually bolt to anything, it's just to stops the engine, to stop the oil from coming out. Bolts in there that I can't get to now because the fucking starter motor's in the way. Right there. Now this may not come off because the plate and the thing's in the way, but we'll give it a go. Oh wait, I've missed a bolt. Attach to the crankshaft. Oh, they do. Look at that. That'll be why they wouldn't come out. Who knew? One piston. Yeah, two pistons. Three pistons. Four pistons. Okay, so let's back over now and take steering. Same block. I'm not actually getting the option. Maybe I have to do it from the other side. Okay, well, let's give it a go. Shaft, no. Crankshaft, no. Because the pistons are all numbered. that? I haven't heard of this game. Yeah, it was all the rage about a month ago when it was released. It's still in early alpha. But the guy who did it's a bit of a character. He's a Finnish guy who's just like, yeah, fuck what everyone else wants. I'm just going to make the game that I want. And some people liked it, some people hated it. I've got a feeling that the crankshaft has to come out now. And if we take the crankshaft out, that's pretty much the engine completely disassembled. Like I thought I could take the heads off the pistons off the crankshaft, but I kind of miss these moments of tinkering with the engine glitch when you die by trying to get a septic tank. Exactly. Exactly. Crankshaft. I can't really do much with that. See the bottom of the heads. The come on. Standing on the engine now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got to take the crankshaft off. God damn it. Okay. This is not gonna be pretty. Dear, dear, dear. Such a early problem to have pop up. How's my stuff doing? Thirst and hunger still okay. Great, but they're not okay. So basically I spent Sunday disassembling my engine. Actually, that engine plate's actually attached to the maybe I can actually just do this. Hang on. That's fine. Take these bearings off. Keep right clicking to get rid of stuff and it throws it. Come on, pick it up. And the good part is I actually remember doing all this, so it's not, I'm not like scratching my head going, what the fuck was I doing here? So, see if the crankshaft will just come off. I'm almost certain it won't, but no such luck. I'll just double check the bolts here. I think it was that one. I mean, I was almost certain I had to take the engine plate off and everything else, and that's pretty much game over right there. I'm doing the piston bolts. Well, that's what I've done. They're all undone, but I don't even get the option to remove them, so I don't even come up as an object. I think take the starter motor off. I mean, I'm still ahead compared to just starting again, but I've had to backtrack so far. I mean, it's only taken me what 15 minutes to get this far, I guess, but even I have to take the whole thing back off. Luckily, I can take it off as a mostly assembled thing. It's this fucking housing fucking me, because I think the engine plate doesn't actually connect to anything. It just sits there. So like in theory, I mean, I think I should be able to just pull the crankshaft straight out, but might try one more go at the heads. I keep calling them heads. I'm pretty sure they're not called heads. I'm pretty sure they're called pistons, but it just comes up saying block, and it should say piston 1, piston 2, piston 3, piston 4. You're getting this thing back together again today. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll get this back together, and I'll see how far I get after that. I'm fairly certain I'll get it all back together. In the next probably the next hour or so, if I can get this problem fixed in the next few minutes. No, okay, we're gonna have to pull it out. All off. Okay. It's not what I wanted to do, but it's what we have to do. Ask not what your engine can do for you. Ask what you can do for your engine. Bill Stickers and I have actually worked on engines together. We used to have a pair of VB Commodores. That engine's not completely unlike this. I had a 79 Commodore and he had a V8. What was it, JC? It was a V8. An 80, 81, 82? Something like that? I can't remember. The line of things to assemble is now getting long. Again. Come on, just pick it up. There we go. Sorry, we're doing okay. It's not as bad as I thought. I mean, it's catastrophic, but it's not as bad as I thought. God damn it, which bolt is it? It was a big one. Apparently not. Nope. There's a... God damn, they look enormous. They've got tiny little bolt heads. I've learned a lot about engines. So that's been good. Right, we're just about at the promised Holy Land. Drops. Shit. Okay. Engine plate. So engine plate's actually quite early on the process that you put it. Take it out, so that's interesting. Still says block. I don't get... Oh, here we go. Piston 3. It's out. And... Pistons. Out. Block. 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 Maybe I can access them from the top now, maybe? Nope. This is block. Can I put the... Let's see if I can put this in. No. I've got to take all the pistons out. Which makes sense. Now that I look at it. This is not going to go through. Where does it just say block? Jump up on the table. I'm going to mount my engine. Yeah, it just says block. Wait, piston 2. I just saw it. There. Get out. Maybe from this side. Get out. Won't these come out? Is there a specific reason that 1 and 4 don't come out? I can. I think it's just mousing over the right thing. Maybe. Oh, hang on. Maybe I've. No, it just says block. It's like block. No, it's not the block. It's a piston. Get the piston out. The fucking piston out. Badly. Like, I had this thing fully assembled. It was almost ready to start. I can't actually start it without putting it in the car, but it would be ready to start. Okay, I have a long garage floor. Yeah, this is all the shit that goes in the engine. Can't get these pistons out. Dying of thirst. Time for a beer. Beer o'clock. Somewhere in the world. In fact, it's double beer o'clock. That's how fucked things are. Anybody got any bright ideas? These pistons are stuck. Become part of the block. Fuck, hang on. I got an idea. I got an idea. One of those drunk ideas you get at 3 AM. Tap it out. Hit it. Fucking. Nope, shit. Quite as what I was expecting. I'm hitting the engine. I'm not actually hitting the piston. Whacking the fucking thing. Yeah, it was mostly, it was together pretty much. It was ready to go. And then the camshaft glitched out and just sort of appeared outside the engine. I've got a feeling that when I was spinning the engine around, like as you do when you rotate it with the scroll wheel, it actually undid some of the bolts inside and then it popped out. So that's not great. That's actually a bug because the spin engine use the scroll wheel to spin the engine around, but you also use the scroll wheel to undo things. And as you're undoing things, you can actually undo like. Yeah, I don't know why these pistons won't come out. Stuck in there. I've tried every angle I can find, but these pistons will not come out. Double check the. Doesn't matter because it's actually not bolting to anything now. But no, it just says block. The other one actually came up and said piston 1, piston 2. This one just says block. Can't get it to not say block. Selecting the right. Oh shit. Not selecting the right thing, then you're fucked. Proper fucked. Germans gets there. Grab a hammer. That's in real life. That is exactly what I would do. Those pistons a bit of a tap. Why can't I stand on the table? Yeah, I've got some sort of deficiency that prevents me from standing on the table. Okay, well that's where we're at. Oh, I glitched it. Fucking glitched it. Yep, done it. Fucking done it. So this is what people were talking about. They said you can actually stand inside the engine and do and undo things rather than having to completely disassemble the engine when it fucks up. So it's out. We're now back to bare engine. I don't think there's anything on there that wasn't on there before. Oh, the distributor's still on there. Yep, I'm one step ahead of where I would be normally. Ding. Alright, let's stick this fucking thing in there. But it turned out this doesn't actually go in there. It's actually broken or upside down or something. The whole time. Never mind. Where's this fucking thing go? Come on, get in there. Get in there! Getting a plus of the mod. Maybe it goes from the other side. Maybe that's the issue I'm having. In fact, I'm pretty sure it does go on the other side. It looks much more familiar than the thing I had. Left click. Camshaft going. It went in before. If you tell me that the distributor's stopping the camshaft from going, I'm going to hit something. One distributor, do your thing. Don't do your thing. Oh, I can't take it off because there's a screw holding it on. A bolt. I keep saying screw. There's a bolt holding it on. I won't either. On. What's I fucked up here? There's obvious that I fucked up here. Have I fucked up, people? Doesn't go that way, does it? That can't be right. It must go the other way around. I don't remember now. Look, I should go and watch my previous stream and go, oh yeah. Wrong hole, dickhead. I kind of feel like the game's actually bugged out and now won't allow me to put the camshaft in. Like it thinks it's already in there or something, because it hasn't technically been disconnected, like, you know, removed. Oh, the plus, the tick. I need a tick. Give me the tick. I need a big tick of approval. Give me the tick. Too many ticks on the dance floor. Too many ticks. I mean, if I completely fuck this up, is this... I've got the feeling I've fucked this up. Hang on. Let's reassess what we know. I know the camshaft makes these things go up and down. The rockers, I think. I don't really know how, though, to be honest. Try the bigger hole. I don't think it goes in there, but I'll try it anyway. I'm not getting... No, I'm not getting anything. Nothing. Questioning everything I know about. What I can do is go like this and actually glitch inside the engine and have a look. So here's where I think the camshaft goes in along here. But okay, so I'm gonna take this distributor off. I don't think that's the problem, but I'm gonna try everything. Running out of ideas. That's kind of how the camshaft came out. I'm a little bit speechless, a little bit angry, a little bit glad. I'm a lot angry, actually. A little bit angry. Okay. Well, for some reason, I had to take the distributor off in order to get the camshaft in. I don't think that's something I thought I'd ever say, but I did. Why? Who the fuck knows? Okay, let's get this done. Let's not fuck around anymore. Super small one. It is, okay. Okay, it's on, and it's on. Okay, right, camshaft in. I'll put the distributor on. Like, this is one of the last things I did for some reason, and oh, the distributor goes in there and actually does something. Oh, I didn't know that. I've actually, I mean, it of course it fucking does. Obvious now. Distributor's driven by gear on the camshaft. Yes, we just figured that out the hard way. I probably could have put it back in if I ripped the distributor off. I didn't notice any say anything about this earlier. Oh well, it was a good learning experience. Let's put it that way. We now know something. It was a hard lesson, but we now know it, and it's fine. And we will not forget that in a hurry. Next time when somebody brings it up, I'll be like, oh yeah, take the distributor off. And they'll be like, distributor? What the fuck for? And you'll be like, fucking try it. Damn it. Smallest one. I don't think I'm actually pointing it. Second smallest one. There it is. Cool, okay. It's not all bad. This is piston one, so it's either going to go at this end or the other end. Which end? Who knows? I think I'm going to put the thing shaft in first. Yeah, I do. Oh, actually, no, I don't. I pulled the fucking thing out. Why can't I put it in? Maybe the shaft has to go in first. Fuck it, I'm not going to argue. Flip this block over. Whoop. Come on. Better duck right down in order to get the fucking thing in. Come on. There it is. I need to do it up. And I've got to do the main thing. In order to do that, I've got to put these. Put this upside down, will it fall out? Nope. Head. What? This happened last time I tried to put the pistons in. Come on, get in there. It's like bounced off and fucked. Really glitchy these the way that it. It'll be this way. Come on. Okay, I need to put the bearings on. That's okay. I kind of figured that was the case, but I thought I'd get away with it, but no. Who's in on? No, you're an idiot. Oh, I'm an idiot, but can I put the fucking thing on? It's all good. At least I knew what the problem was and I wasn't getting angry. I didn't know why this obvious thing wasn't working that should have worked. Yeah, I know. Put the fucking mains on. Put the fucking mains on, Xenon. You fucking brick. So this is something if I was doing an edited video, this is something that I'd not skip over, but I'd brush on lightly. I was like, yeah, I forgot to put this in, this fucked up. I put it back on, it was all good. And everyone, job's in on. Crankshaft, bearings, pistons, head gaskets, yeah. Okay, I'll do my own way. I'm a maverick. Right, pistons. What about that? Okay. Over. One, come on, piston one, pick up the pace. One. This one. It doesn't tell me. Fantastic. Let's just guess. One of these. One of these holes. Piston 4. Bonk. Bonk. Oh, you. Bonk. Bonk. Good. Back to 2. Yeah, I guess it kind of is. Like, it's kind of adding replay value to the game. There's also like apparently there's a whole host of stuff, like you buy new engine parts and stuff, and it's still early. It's still you know, early access, early beta. I need to go and eat some food in a second. Finish bolting these in so I don't forget. Yeah, so it's still in early access, so there's going to be probably more content added to the game. Can't really complain on that front. It's about 4 o'clock. We can probably go a little bit longer. It's actually not too bad. We might have to make a food run soon, though. Shit. Come on, come on, pick up. Under the sink. Go pee. And we'll get back to the engine. Oh, because we weren't born in a fucking... That's Logi. Alrighty, let's get back to it. We're doing okay. Like it could be worse. Like I haven't actually really got stuck on anything and just gone, why doesn't this work? But then I've got a whole car to assemble yet, so I guess we're that far in. Okay, so they're on. I should now be able to put the head on, I think. Double check these just in case, because I wouldn't want to have to undo the engine and realise I've missed one of the bolts half a turn or something. That would be rather sad. Down, alert. Okay. Then in. I do a thorough job. Okay, let's put this. Right, I think the head can go straight on now. I think I did other stuff before, but I don't need to now. In fact, I might. Oh, actually, I might as well do the. Timing chain. Oh, I actually can't go on yet because it's not going to attach to anything. So, that for later. This thing's got to go on somewhere on the arse of the engine. Hey, Keegz, as you can see, we had an issue. Although I'm not entirely certain it's my fault. It probably was, but I'm not convinced. Yeah, the camshaft fell out. It just went clonk, and then just like it appeared next to the Keegz is not very helpful. Basically, just come. Yeah, that's funny. Very much. This goes after the flywheel. Right, it is the right one. Good. Toilet bowl cleaner, exactly. Looking in there, going green, fucking algae living in there. Done up. Done up. It's all good. Okay. What's next? This thing. Like clever thing. And oh, careful, careful. Put it on there. Okay. I think this is the wrong one. Yeah, it is. I'm pretty sure this is like the next to smallest one. Amazing, I don't remember what size the bolts were. It's not too bad though, because all the stuff on the head, I was actually able to take the head and everything attached to it all off in one go, so I don't have to re-put on all of that. So once I put the head back on, I'll be 70% of the way there, reassembling the engine. In the bolts for tension. There, okay. And I've laid all the stuff out in order. Basically, the way I took it off, I'm like, yep, I can put it back on in order, and that way I don't have to worry about searching backwards and forwards and shit went. Side? Yeah, it attached to the engine plate. I was running the wrong way, but that shouldn't matter. mother. Right. Way, it might be. I'm struggling to remember shit now. Assembled and reassembled it, and now I'm like, where did shit go again? Sure, it went there through that hole. Because I remember looking at it and going, oh, that looks like that fits, and then it did fit. Okay, well maybe that doesn't go there. There goes. Does it go on the front? Would be weird that the starter motor was at the back of the engine. Oh, I didn't put that fucking. I didn't do that bolt up. Wait, I saw it. Bolt or a little bolt. Spanners until we get the. Come on, everyone except the one I want. There we go. Yes, it was that fucking one. Right, that's on. Okay. Bonk. Fucking lost frame. What the hell? Just looking at it, suddenly lost like about 3,000 frames. I'm not really sure why. I'm willing to bet that my girlfriend has suddenly started watching Netflix. Right. Okay, it's stopped now. I don't know why the like dropped out or I lost like 3,000 frames all in one go. Apparently oil pan's supposed to go on after something else. Chain cover needs to go in before the oil pan. Chain cover? Oh, yeah. I know the one that you're talking about. Well, I might do that shit last. I don't think I'd have to do that in particular order. So I'll get up. God. Chonk. So this is the bit where I actually saved quite a bit of time because there's like 4 different things attached to this plus all the screws. I can just bolt straight back on. Time saver. Come on. So this was a bit of a setback. It's basically, what time did we find the fuck up? Like an hour ago? At least an hour ago. Actually, I remember us looking down at 10 o'clock and I was already disassembling the engine. So, going for 2 hours. I think we found the fuck up around 50 minutes in, and it's been 2 hours and 10 minutes. So it's been, yeah, I think a bit over an hour. Found the fuck up. So this has put me behind by more than an hour. Probably more. Once I get this all disassembled back to the point where I was at before, it's probably going to be like an hour and a half. Now, let's put on caps. And I would have liked less to get. I would at least like to get the engine in the car today, even if it's not actually running, and it won't be running. This thing, whatever the fuck this is, fuel pump. Also, it must go. I remember now. On. I don't think I have to attach anything up here. I think it just sort of sits there. Yep. Cool. Okay. The order I took it off in, so this is the order I'm putting it back on in. I know that, in theory, it should be okay to put back on in this order, because I took it off in this order. Shit. Yeah, I'm getting some frame loss. Let's see if she's watching Netflix. Okay. Where was I at? What did I just put on? Alternator, that's right. I've got to do the alternator, which sits on this side. There. That one. What about the top one? I do remember it was different to the other ones. That is different. Haha. Girl for a bit on stream ever? Nope. She absolutely hates being on camera for anything. Like with a passion. So don't expect to ever see her on stream. Accidentally. I do remember this bolt was different, like wildly differently sized to the other ones. Not that one either. That one. Apparently, oh, there it is. Sure that I only had 2 bolts on it. Okay. We're doing okay. We're hammering through it. Not all bad. Water pump pulley. In order to put the water pump pulley on, I have to put the water pump on. Where's the water pump? How did that manage to get ahead of the water pump? That up? Am I supposed to do something else first? Yeah, there's something wrong there. That's the cover that goes over the top. Maybe... Okay, it goes after the chain cover. I don't remember that being a thing. Am I supposed to... Hang on. Is there something else supposed to go on there? I think I've missed a step. I don't think I've missed anything. I feel like I have. Okay, let's put it on. Fuck it. Fuck it. Goes on, then it goes on. In and in. I think I'm thinking back to the step in the dark. Say this one. Nope. I'm thinking back to the clutch plate debacle. I put the plate on and then like the cover on and then realised, oh, that doesn't actually have any. I'm missing the clutch essentially. Is what would happen. Going to push the clutch in and going, oh. Oh, the chain. Oh, fuck the chain. Well, hang on. How can I put the chain on it before I put... Oh, because it goes around that thing. It doesn't go around the water pump, you spanner. That's what threw me. Okay. We're okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Not bad. Could be worse. Thing is, I didn't fuck it up the first time. Didn't go on there, I don't think. Does it? It does. Actually goes on after that, but that's alright. That's alright. Chong. Oh, hang on, where does this go around? This is the wrong, that's not what I'm after. This is what I'm after. The chain. Pajunk. Right, it's on. It's on. Just never speak of it again. Thing is, I feel like I did a much better job, like, the first time around. Okay, that doesn't go on. Take this thing off. Thing on. Oh, nope. Come on. There it is. Didn't register, but that's okay. On now. Yeah, you said chain, and I went, oh, that thing. You know, the thing that looks sort of like a chain was actually a belt. But I think I'm going to run out of fatigue before I... Bolts. No, they're not. Neither is that. Small ones. No, it's not. Okay. Yeah. Those ones. This one. Wait. No, something inside. Not the one we want. Yeah, I was thinking about it the first time around. I was actually like pausing, going, does it seem right? Now I'm just like, fucking get this fucking engine in. Fucking engine. That one either. How big are these fucking bolts? One size too big. I bet you it's the one in the middle. Hang on, how big are these things? Must have missed it somewhere. Having this thing here is a real pain in the ass. It's like every time I go to use it, it's a pain. Like if I'm crouched down, it's a real pain. Come on. Open it up. Get up. Pick it up. There we go. Drop it on the floor. There we go. Thank you. Now if I go like this, I can probably... No. Put it... Come on, pick one out. Anyone, at random. I don't care which one. Anyone will do. That'll do. Not the right one. Right other one. It's almost worse. Standing directly over it to get the fucking things to work. There we go. I found it. There's no point telling me the millimeters because you can't tell from outside. I don't seem to have any 4 or 5 bolts on for this bloody water pump. Alternator has like 1 bolt, or 2 technically, but 5 bolts to hold this fucking thing on. That seems overkill. Okay, next. Gearbox, I think, is next. Probably not actually next. I seem to remember there's some stuff sitting on the bench that needs to go. Okay, so I've got the gearbox here. Oh. We're doing okay. We've got most of it back together. Oh, I'll put the fucking water pump pulley on. Have the correct spanner. It might be a bit too far from the bolt or slightly awkward angle. Yeah. I've had a couple of occasions where I think I've been looking directly at it and it's probably lit up green, but I couldn't see it. Okay, that's all in. We're all good on that path. This one. And can probably put the belt on now, actually. Done. Okay. Let's go somewhere. Put it on. Fucking put it on. I'll turn the engine upside down and do it that way. Good thing about this not being a real engine is that you can just like flip it upside down and go, yep, I'm going to flip it upside down. Why? Because I can. Make things easier. Junk. Crankshaft pulley. Shaft pulley? The crankshaft chain is on. Oil pan before the gearbox. Oh yeah. Look, it's a big hole in the bottom of my engine. Oh dear. Not thinking any of this through. Late in the night for that sort of thing. Where all the humour occurs from me bolting shit in and going, oh yeah. Fill up the oil, it'll be fine. Jong. Be gone. There we go. Okay, so here it is. Here it is. It's all good. We didn't fuck it up. Pachong. Yeah, so going back to the problem we had with the distributor stopping the crankshaft, the camshaft being installed. It's exactly the sort of thing that would happen if I was actually building an engine. I get most of the way through, then slowly start disassembling parts of the engine when I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Get right to the end and then realise why right at the end after I've basically disassembled it back to bolts. The bare bolts. Is that up, otherwise all is going to fall out. Okay. Gearbox on. Don't remember which bolt, which one it was, so I'm going to have a guess. Not that one. Looking directly at it, but these things aren't showing up. Bolt. Wrong way. Let's try the smallest one. Let's try it anyway. 6mm apparently. Go. Oh, now about 150,000 copies of this game. Oh, that's good. I think it goes for like 14 bucks, so that's a fair bit of money. I mean, obviously they're only going to see about half of that minus taxes and stuff, but it's one guy working on this, so you'd be pretty happy. Alright, I think there's six bolts to do on this thing, plus there's a couple of side bolts, and I recall that one. No idea how big it's supposed to be, so let's suck it and see. Nope. There it is. I think that's the only bolt on there. I thought there was another bolt on the other side, but there's actually nowhere to bolt it to, so that's probably not it. Cool, that's done. toolbox is too far from you if it's on the floor and you're working a tabletop. It's fine. Well, I thought it would be fine if I was crouched and I could just like go. Because if you put the toolbox on the fucking table when you're crouched, you can't get to them. Like they're all like, which one is it? Can't select them because they're all fucking right next to each other. I think we're pretty much back now at the almost at the space where we were when we discovered the issue. I'm gonna put the starter motor on. Those I don't actually remember. In there, starter motor. Like that. Somewhere. Where it went. Oh fuck! I threw it. Brown my engine. Bit of rage. Oh, that's a good idea. Stack the tiles on top of each other and put the toolbox on top. Adjustable size workbench. I'm gonna do that in a second. Right. Starter motor. I put it in once and now I can't figure out where the fuck it goes. I'm almost certain it goes in there. In fact, I'm almost exactly certain it fucking goes in there. It just won't go in. Something I've done or haven't done. Certain it goes in there. I'm not very certain it goes in there, but I'm not where it goes. Thought it went on the flywheel. I actually don't know. Come on. Oh, there's a bloody bolt undone. Whoops. Where's my toolbox? Come on. Come on. I wonder how many more bolts I've like that I've missed. I'll just be like, yeah, it's probably fine. I don't know how early on that was. That was a... Oh, that's the sump. Oil pan. So... Probably quite important. I would add an oil leak on the floor. Yeah, I mean the starter motor goes on the gearbox. I'm sure. I'm pretty sure. So, there we go. I'm sure it went there. I'm like I remember it sitting there and having to take the fucking thing off. It was like one of the first things I took off. That's not it. Okay, let's see if we can. There we go. Oh, this is the drive gear. So, drive gear is one of the last things I put on. Oh no, that's the drive for the. Did it not go in there? Really? So when I put the drive gear on, I think that's when. Sorry, the drive gear in. That's when the camshaft thing popped out. I'm not keen to do it again until I've saved. I'm almost fully fatigued now, so I might make a fresh start tomorrow. Go and eat something. Yep, stick meat in it. Sauna. Is it off? Oh, it's turned off. Okay, well, we're not having a not having a sauna today. Wait until tomorrow. I'll have a pee and then we'll go to bed. Beep. Two questions. Is the starter motor on the correct side of the block when you try to attach it? And two, is the engine plate the correct way around? Can you put it the wrong way around? I don't guess maybe you can since you're asking, but it went in, so I'm guessing that's correct. Guessing being the operative word there. I feel dirty. Monday morning, I feel dirty. Like I leave my front door open, but I close my bedroom door. So it's... holy shit. It's like 11... just after 10 AM. So I've had a big sleep in. I better have a sauna. Sweat all this shit out. Come on, pick it up. Oh yeah, I feel the dirt washing away. Very, very slowly. I do not know. I'm pretty afraid for my own engine build. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still dirty. Need more steam. Come on, you can't have already. Oh, really? What? What's happening here? Just hang on. Now I'm out of water, I'm pretty sure. There we go. Dirt. Raining away. Now. And we'll up some more tomorrow. Okay. Gotta eat something to eat. I'm gonna eat some chips. True. Lovely. Think. Go and piss on a tractor. Oh yeah. Hitting the roof. Cleaning the windows. Gonna piss in the exhaust. Get to it. No, can't quite get to it. Proud for me. No, I couldn't make it. We need to go to the store today. I think we probably will. Yeah. I want to kind of... I mean, I don't... I could probably go another day. I've still got some food in there. So... should be okay. I should actually save it before I go any further. Don't let it work. I don't really want to do it again. The only way to save is to actually save and then quit out to the menu, and then you've got to go back in again, which is kind of annoying, but, you know. Early alpha, or early beta, or early access, whatever the fuck it's called. Come on, open it up. The other way. Let's see if the radio's gotten any better.
Tänne jälleen toimii.
Naukaa sekä rovasti että
Ohjelmaan voit lähettää omia runoja
kuuntele toimeradiota.
kaikille
There's
kuulijoille.
only 2 channels. Right, right. Spark plugs are in. That's all on. That's all connected. I just need to put the... But 3 or 4 things I've got to do. Get the engine back to where it was before. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what I'm afraid I'll crash and then go back to when my engine was half built. Some Nickelback on the beatbox. Put the Nebbiotho in the timeout. Yeah, the starter motor, I'm pretty sure is supposed to go in there. Wave it over it and just... Where does it go? Nobody knows. There it is. There it is. We just have to stand in the right place. Right, give me the bloody toolbox. Come here, the toolbox. Okay. No idea which one it is, so I'm just going to eyeball it. Nope. Yep. Oh, wait. Ah. One in there that I can't quite get to. Yep. While we're here, I might as well have a quick look around and make sure everything's done up. So if that happened again, I could probably actually do what I'm doing now. Pull the distributor out and then you'd go from there. Like, just put it back in essentially. Right, okay. I won't be getting fiber, I'll be getting fiber to the node, which is VDSL. Let's not kid ourselves, it's VDSL. Okay, we are now... Alright, we're now officially back to where we were probably about 2 hours ago. We now have a mostly assembled engine. James made the reassembler. Yeah, well, hopefully, because the node is actually only about, I think it's about 800 meters from my house, or 600 meters, or something like that. It's not very far from, that far. It's like 100 meters from my house. Can't remember. It's like right on the edge of where you would start, where the signal would start to degrade. So I'll probably get slightly degraded signal, and which means I should get pretty much full speed. Which will be okay. It's just, I mean, it's just a stupid technology that we shouldn't be using. So, okay, right, we're at the stage we were at before. Probably put the oil filter back on now. I know I'm going to regret it later, but I'm going to put it on anyway. Okay, so let's put that on yet. So I think I was looking at the clutch master cylinder. I've got a feeling that the clutch lining goes on the engine somewhere. Goes on this engine somewhere, but I don't know where. Where it goes. Pretty sure the master cylinder doesn't actually go on the engine. It goes at the other end. This bit's supposed to go somewhere, but I don't know where. Waving it around, hoping to find a plus or a little tick symbol. Alas, I'm not finding it. That's okay. Something that I think will become more apparent once I actually get it in the car. So I think I'm at the point now where, I don't want to say this too early, but I think I'm at the point now where I can actually put it on the car. I think it's pretty much assembled, like... It's... Can't think of anything else that needs to go on that I don't have to bolt to the car first. I mean, I could put the electronics and the rest of the stuff on, but the electrics and the electronics, but all that stuff can go on in the car. It doesn't have to go on the engine first. So I'm presuming that that brown thing at the bottom left-hand corner of the right-hand corner of the screen is the mount, engine mount. Another one on this side somewhere. Where it'll be, but maybe it's here somewhere. Okay, well I think... Hang on, I went to put the... I'm just remembering what I did just before it all fucked up. I went to put on the air filter. Oh, here's the fuel tank. Did that there before. I went to put on the air filter, which I don't know where it is now. Somewhere. Okay, it's an air filter. I went to put on the air filter and then I went, oh, I can't do that. I need to put something else on first, but I don't remember what it was. Oh, there's the air filter. The fuel strainer, that's right. Or the fuel filter. Which on my car was actually on the car, but in this car I'm pretty sure it's actually in near the fuel tank, which will go on the back. Alright, let's try and get it in the car. I have no idea where these things attach to. Wave it at the... Yeah, it goes on there. Do I have to be holding a screwdriver? No idea what size bolt this is. So I think one of these needs to go down there. Doesn't seem that big. Doesn't seem like it's going to actually fit on the engine. Having one goes down there, and the other one. I don't know what their engine mount is. If I can get one on, I might be able to work it out from there. Like. I think that's the engine mount. I think it goes through there. I think. I don't know. I don't know. That's the problem. You have a place in the engine bay where to mount the engine. Well, the engine bay is generally where it would be mounted. I'm presuming it has mounts in here somewhere. I haven't seen any separate mount points. I mean, I'm guessing probably there somewhere. Having a biscuit, not because I want a biscuit, it's because I'm so croaky at the moment. I have no idea how this works. I've never seen it work. I've never seen anybody talk about it. It's always like, oh yeah, we put the put the engine in. And it's like, well, how did you put the engine in? I've got no fucking idea. Okay, has anybody ever done this before? Because I'm this is somewhere I'm going to need some help because I've absolutely no fucking clue where this is supposed to go. Oh, I bet you it goes through there. I bet you. I've seen two of those mounting things before. Okay, I think I know where it goes. able to go. Damn it, it doesn't go up that high. Maybe I gotta put the engine on the ground and do it that way. There. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where it goes. Crap, I'm going to put the engine on the ground. I don't think I can do it up this high. Chassis first and then... Okay, well that would make sense. If I can get it on the hoist, I'll be happy, I think. Here's my mounting point, and here's station. Let's move this around. That, more or less, I think. There, what'll be there? Yeah, I think that's correct. One's lower than the other, I guess. Like how often, how close do you have to get these fucking things in? I can't see. Here it is. Oh, we're almost literally there. Oh, I'm off by a mile, but... How close do you have to be? Like, that's getting there. Not the engine. As close as I think you're likely to get. That one. Bolt, because it's holding up an entire engine. Nope. Like this big bolt. Nope. Hey, can I not just pick them up in order? Seriously. Nope. Yeah, I think the working out which order would have been something I would have worked out as I tried to put the engine in and went, oh, there's a heap of shit missing in here. There's nothing really to bolt it to. This is obviously not the right way to do it. I don't even get the fucking things bolted on. Hmm. Come on. There it is. Trial and error, we've worked it out. Done. Now on. Don't. Oh! I have an engine on a hoist. Data car hard. Shit. Right, that'll do. So I wouldn't call that engine finished, but as far as I know, look at this fucking. As far as I know, that's pretty much it. As far as I know, all the bolts are done up. Everything is good. Fine machine. Okay. So, what I think I'm going to do is go to town and resupply. I've got 1 mule left. Milk. Oh, reduces my hunger and my thirst. Milk's awesome. Throw it back in the fridge, you fucking Neanderthal. Jesus. Put it in the bin like a fine young... No, I'm just kidding. I'm fine. I think I'm okay for beer. So... I might take some milk with me. Since milk does both. That'll keep me going, I reckon. Now, what time is it? This is very important. 3 o'clock. Should I wait until tomorrow? BT's not very high. I'm just worried about I'll get there and then they'll be closed. I'll be fucked. Kind of need to leave in the morning because it's afternoon by the time you get back. Okay, I'm going to leave it for tomorrow. I'm going to do whatever else I can in the car until then. So... Okay, till then. I mean, I'm fucking filthy. I should really have a proper shower. Closing these doors, it's not me. Yep, guys are wrecked, so we should be able to... This... Where did my water go? Fuck. Here's the door handle. Look, my bucket. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'll get a feel for getting all the stuff on the car. Steam ourselves out. Steam ourselves clean. Steam clean ourselves. Is that it? Fucking hell. But the steam doesn't last very long. Much of it. Come on, get off the bloody... An entire bucket of water. Trying to clean myself. Alright, relatively clean. Yeah, it's already getting sort of not particularly light, so I'm definitely not going out today. Right. Look at all the stuff I don't really understand. Yep. Discs there. Some sort of bone thing. Trail arm. Now, is it worth spraying the car now? Yeah, the subframe. I figured the subframe was probably the first thing to go in. Is it worth pushing the car in now? Because it would be, because I can get in and under it in the... Oh, I might do that. Oh, that's right, it doesn't actually have a proper ignition. Come on. Slam the fucking door. Come on. Slam the door. Slam it. Slam it. There we go. We went low. A little low. Handbrake off. That's a diff lock. Handbrake. There we go. I don't know if this is the way you're supposed to do it, but it's the way I'm doing it. So, there's a thing down. Come on. Perfect. Callum's like, bloody hell, you're still streaming? Yep, I've been here the whole time. 12 hours plus. Okay, so I need to reverse. That one. That's good. Enough. Can I leave the lights on? Will that be incredibly annoying? Bloody hell. I'm getting in here. Nice and bright though. Right. How do I get in and out of the pit? There's steps here, but I can't actually get out of them. I feel like if I fell in there now, I'd be stuck in there forever. Wish I had some beer. Yeah, my head's stuck. Oh. Throw it in there. How do I cancel this? There we go. I need to push it in further. It's not cool. I don't think I can reach it from here. Oh, what's going on? Why not get to the handbrake? Fuck. What's happening? Wrong. I'm too far over. There we go. Bit. Shit. Oh, damn it. As far as I can go. Well, that's too far. Right to the rear windscreen. Oh, I think I'm too high now. Right, let's try again. Just trying to push the car forward. Hang on, why am I not... Oh, it's fucking gone... It's gone through it. Why is it not pushing it? Yeah, the forks have gone through the bloody car. How does that happen? Oh shit, go back! Tractor loose! Tractor on the loose! Fucking run, you fat prick! Shit! Shit balls, shit balls, shit balls, shit balls. Open the door, open the door! Open! Get in, get in! Oh. Oh! Tractor did a runner. I think it's stalled. And I don't know why it went backwards. I was in forwards. No, but now I've moved the car. As far as I can go. I don't know how I'm supposed to get in and out underneath this thing. Guess there must be a way. That's right. There we go. There we go. We're out. Push the car. Oh, that's right. You can. Trying to fucking push the goddamn. Never mind. Okay. Well, I should be able to get in and out there now. Oh yeah. Down here with all the piss. Okay. Let's move this out of the way because it's currently in the way. Oh, I've got a bad cough at the moment. Right. What do you do? Glitchy physics. Oh, look at it, look at it. Fuck it, the engine can stay over there. Okay. Subframe, apparently. I think this, I don't even know which way it goes around. That way. Whoop, whoop. Fell inside the car. Whoa, whoa, I saw a tick. It appears for like quarter of a second. Don't throw the bloody thing. It's in. Oh. No idea how many bolts this thing takes, so let's just one subframe. Oh. How do I get to both of these? Hang on. You're so slow. Come on. What's going to push things, Jay? Oh look, I got 3 hands. Okay, my pushing doesn't seem to work. I imagine I can push a car if it had wheels. I can't push a car with no wheels. Would I jack it up with something? I know there's a glitch you can do where you can actually just use objects. Bottom. Oh, you're so slow. He seems to get stuck in like a slow motion walk. I've used beer. Well, it doesn't look like this is going to let me do it though. No, not. Can I push car back out? Not looking like it. I think it's stuck in here now. Can I do the beer keg trick? No. Yep. Real carjacks in the garage somewhere. That's the point. I could actually do. Now use the thing that it's supposed to be used for. What can I stick it under? There's not much under here. Get under something and go. That'll do. Yeah, come on. If I can get under something, I'll be happy. There, that looks good. Hey. Ah, crap sticks. Clicking it. Oh, actual trolley jack. I wish I knew this before I did all the stuff with the putting it in the hole. Now it's kind of stuck in the hole, more or less. Now let's put it. Do one more. What was a bolt in there? I can see already. Okay, so I've done 3 bolts. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be 4. Last one's under here. In fact, I can see it right there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm relatively happy with that. Alright, first thing's on. Oh, steering column. I thought it might be. Trailing arm. Oh, hang on. Wait a minute. I've seen one of those before. Goes up through there. No idea how, but it does. Maybe. And it's part of suspension strut. Now I think about it. Actually, I have said this before. Yeah, those are attached to the wheels. I think I can get to a position where I can actually put the fucking thing on. That thing there. Now it's up too high for me to reach. Yeah. It connects in there. Oh, that doesn't look right, does it? On a weird angle like that. That's for the rear wheels. Oh. Okay, well that makes more sense. Lock that thing off. Hubs. Drum brakes. Don't I have 4-wheel discs? Please. Spindle front left, spindle front right, disc brake. Okay. Shocks. Let's see if they go in. Gotta go somewhere, they might as well go in now. No, I think parts of the wheel have to go on before these go on. That's a suspension strap. Oh, these are the things I was looking for. The wishbone thingies. These were pretty sure go on the front. Sure. Oh, there. I didn't think the engine was the easy. Looks like they're supposed to go in there like that. It's me. I've dropped 12,000 frames. I've no idea why. Girlfriend's probably. Yes, do I need to turn it off? Only if you don't want me to go in there. Yeah, it's not attaching. I've not. Why? Ah! Oh! I figured it out. Roll one. I should have known that by actually fucking looking at it. It actually tells me it's the front. The front. Perfect. Yes. They're not interchangeable. I think. I mean, I have no actual idea, but I'll have a stab and say I think these go on next. Bloody where they go. I know they go. I know that these go up through the. Yeah. They have anything to attach to currently. Steering column? I think we should get the steering column on. Okay, let's put the steering column on. Never said I don't do anything for you, chat. Which end is the steering column end? I'm guessing it's this end, okay. Crouch down your spanner. No, just stand there like an idiot. Right thing to do. Oh, it won't let me put it in. Do I have to put it in before I put the subframe in? I tell you what, this cold's getting annoying. Spindles and brakes, etc., to connect the struts, so you have something to from there. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I figured it was something like that, but does not want to assume and make an ass of oneself. It won't go on. Oh, wait a minute, that's the stalk end. Oh, actually, it shouldn't matter. Shouldn't matter. No, it's not going in. That's not. This is not the order in which this thing's supposed to go in. So because the spindle front right. I always pick up the right one first. God damn it. Oh. Dropped it in the hole. on. Where is it? Oop. Saw it there. There it is. Oh, the wrong way around. I have no idea how this thing attaches. I didn't see any screw holes or anything, so... Oh, there's some bolts. That's a different fucking bolt. Are you kidding me? Why can't they all be the same? Could be any one of these. Yeah, I think doing it outside the garage might have been a really smart idea, because doing it in here, there's like space. See it. That one. That one. There it is. One bolt. Cack. Also, it doesn't seem to actually go in properly. Or anywhere. Is that how it's supposed to go? That doesn't look right. I think it's actually supposed to be lined up with that thing, but maybe the models. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. God, this fucking game. Whenever you come out of the hole, for some reason you're going at like quarter speed, and until you jump, it sits there at quarter speed. Why? Who knows? See, that looks like it's in a completely different angle. But who knows? Fuck it. Okay. Do I need to get the brakes on? Or I don't need to put the brake discs on, but... Go on. Oh, there's nothing to attach them to currently. Half shaft. I have a rudimentary standing of the front end of a vehicle, but I'm pretty sure this is for... This bit goes into the engine, or to the gearbox. I think. This bit connects to the wheels. Front left or the front right? Nope, just a half shaft. Probably not even vaguely what it's for. It's probably for something else entirely. Coming up with any ticks or anything, so I'm guessing it's probably not it. Column. You know the way steering column? Rack. Maybe I'll put the rack in first before I put the column in. Oh. Think. Forward to go. Nice place for it to sit. Oh, damn it, there's not enough space in here. Get out of the car, turn it around, and then go back in. Come on. No, it's still wrong. I've done it wrong. I don't really know why. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know why it doesn't work. Yeah, I don't know what most of this stuff does. Oh, steering rod. I'm fairly certain I know what that does. This connects to something up here and turns the wheel. I always pick up the front right thing and then try to go to the left fucking side of the car. And like, how does this go? How does this connect? Go. Now we play Find the Tick. Probably connects to something I don't have in the car yet, like the steering column arm thing. Well, it's connected to the actual wheels somewhere though. Yep. Maybe I can put this fucking front right strut. Jesus. Front left or something for once. Oh, there he goes. Jonk. Go play Find the Spanner. In fairness, this is pretty much exactly what it's like when you'd actually be building a car. Smallest one, sure, no. There it is. Okay, we're doing okay. Suffering a little bit because I don't know what a lot of this stuff does. It's all this, the sort of boring engine stuff that never really goes wrong, so I've never really seen anything about it. I've never got any of this stuff either. Right, where's the other end connect to? Yeah, that are different sized, of course they fucking are. If I ever design a car, it's gonna have one type of bolt in it. Like, what's that holding in the clock? It's a massive fucking bolt. What of it? Good. There's only 4 bolts there. I might just double check. Oh, these are fucking undone. Oh, there's actually... Glad I checked. Oh. Good. Yeah, the IKEA car. Everything's modular. Right, so I did the 3 on top, and that's 8 on the bottom. What is that? Oh, that gives me... Ah, that's the thing I was looking for. That I think these things connect to. This connects on here somewhere, I think. Front left one, didn't I? Yes. Connected to the other end. That's okay. Aft shafts. Still don't know what they do. Wave one around, see what we find. Nothing. Okay. I put the shocks in. Springs in. So high. Well, the shocks must go in now. Springs in. Hey Rose, how you doing? Yeah, I'm building a car badly. Try the other side. Fucking hell. Constantly, my throat is constantly full of shit. You can actually hear it in my voice. It's just like, it's getting frustrating. Fuck, have I had this fucking cold lasting 3 weeks? That'll go for the rear, I'm guessing. Actually, I think this is... I think this is for... car, maybe. Probably the disc brakes on now. Big bolt to put them in. Oh yeah, picked it. For you. Better go, Rose. You're not gonna top that one. Oh, fuck. I really enjoyed building the engine. The engine was actually really a lot of fun. This stuff is fucking crap. I'm not having much fun putting this shit together. Let me tell you. Oh, look at my fatigue, thirst, hunger. I'm dying. I'm dying out here. What's the time? It's almost 11 o'clock, so 10:30. Right, well, it's dying. Okay.